20.1 Chapter Review and Practice Problem. Chapter Review. Market income is a household's wages, interest, rent, and profit earned in factor markets before paying taxes. Money income is market income plus cash payments income from and the government. Wealth is distributed unequally. The extent of inequality is measured using a Lorentz curve. A Lorentz curve graphs the cumulative percentage of income or wealth against the cumulative percentage of households. The Lorentz curve is from the 45-degree line of equality, the more unequally income or wealth is distributed. In the United States, inequality has increased over the past few decades, and economic mobility, moving up or down one quintile in the distribution of income, has decreased. Education, household size, and marital status are important factors affecting the household income. Poverty is a state in which a household's income is too low to buy the quantities of food, shelter, and clothing are deemed necessary. Poverty rates for blacks and Hispanics exceed those for white households. The longer poverty lasts, the larger the problem for the households. For more than 20% of poor households, poverty lasts for more than a year. Practice problem. Table 1 shows a distribution of money income in Canada. Create a table that shows the cumulative percentage of households and income. Draw the Lorentz curve for Canada and United States. Compare the distribution of income in Canada with that of United States. Which distribution is more unequal? The Lorentz curve plots the cumulative percentage of income against the cumulative percentage of households. The blue curve in figure plots the Canadian data. The green curve is the US Lorentz curve. The line of equality shows the equal distribution of income. Canadian Lorentz curve lies closer to the line of equalities and than does the US Lorentz curve. So the distribution of income in the United States is more unequal than that in Canada. The second, the table shows the distribution of money income in the United States in 1978. This is the table. And draw the Lorentz curve in 1978. So this is the cumulative percent calculated for households and income, and then it is drawn on the Lorentz curve. Was the distribution of income in the United States more or less equal than in recent years? The distribution of income in the United States has become less equal in recent times than what it was in 1978. In the figure is the Lorentz curve for three nations, A, B, and C. In which nation is income distributed the most unequally? The most equally? In which nation is the average income the highest? Income is distributed the most unequally in nation A because its Lorentz curve is farthest from the line of equality. Income is distributed the most equally in nation C because its Lorentz curve is the closest to the line of equality. Based on the Lorentz curves, it is impossible to determine in which nation average income is the highest. Lorentz curve give information about the distribution of income, not about its amount. Can a Lorentz curve can ever lie above the line of equality? Why or why not? A Lorentz curve can never lie above the line of equality. The Lorentz curve plots the cumulative percentage of income against the cumulative percentage of households. Because the households are arranged by order of income, the cumulative percentage must always be less than the cumulative percentage of households. How has the district income and the amount of economic mobility changed in the United States over the past few decades? The distribution of income has become less equal in the United States over the last few decades. The distribution of income changed because higher income groups have gained more income than the lower income groups. Economic mobility has decreased over the same years. Fewer families are now moving up or down one or more quintile in the distribution of income, and more families are remaining in the same quintile. How many Americans live in poverty? How have poverty rates changed over the last few decades? Poverty is a state in which a household income is too low to buy the quantities of food, shelter, and clothing that are deemed necessary. In 2010, 46 million Americans lived in poverty. Over the last several decades, poverty rates for whites and blacks have generally decreased, while poverty rates for Hispanics at first rose and then decreased strikingly during the 1990s. This is true or false? These are multiple choice questions. Thank you.